Okay, we are on, and I am going to go ahead and mute everybody. If you have any questions or you want to speak up, you are more than welcome. This is our Zooms are not just my Zooms, they're your Zooms too, and they're for you guys to learn. So, just to kind of introduce myself, my name is Shelly Hyde. I am an Ambassador Diamond, and I am your upline. And I am so excited, even though, thank you, honey. Um, Even though you have a sponsor that had brought you into the business, I am still your upline too. So we all work as a happy family. And that's the one thing I can't tell you enough is stay connected with us, you guys. So I want to share a little bit about my story so you can kind of just get to know me a little bit. And then I want to share a little bit about the company. And then we're going to share number one of some steps to be able to take action to get you some wins. Win, 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 right? So you guys, I've been in this company now for 10 and a half years, and I still to this day have to pinch myself because I joined this business for an extra $500. And I'm not going to lie, I joined because of the money. And I needed to pay off some debt, a lot of debt. We had debt up to our eyebrows. We were that living the American way where we had car debt, house debt, toy debt, vacation debt, you name it, we had it. And I actually had checked in to see if I was to die with debt, if it would get passed on to my kids. So I just never thought I would ever pay it off. You know how you go by life of just paying those minimal payments? So that's kind of where I was. A little bit about my background. I'm come from being a teen mom, never going to college, and always working 2 to 3 jobs. So that's a little story about me. I have 4 children. I have 9 grandbabies and another one on the way in April. So I am a busy grandma. I love it. It's just one thing that this business has done for me is that it has given me time. It has literally bought back time to where I actually have that, where the freedom to say, you know what, I'm not going to work today. I'm going to take care of a sick grandchild, or I'm going to go have fun with a grandchild. Or Jeff and my husband and I have been doing this business now together. We've been in 7.5 years. We've been in doing it together since, 7.5 years ago. We retired him from his full-time job and myself in the first year from my full-time job. And I never thought that was possible. I was going to be tickled with just an extra $400 to $500. So what I can tell you guys is that you have your hands on something so, so special. And I just wanted to, number one, let you know a little bit about the company that you're with. Number one, It Works has been around for over 18 years. And we are a company with integrity. We have a phenomenal, we have a faith base. We also, our CEO is one of a kind. He's a CEO that actually cares about everybody. He wants everybody to be successful. He's willing to pay more money, and he does. I've been in other different companies, but I've never been with a company that constantly is giving you an opportunity to get bonuses and to earn extra pay. So that's one thing I love. Now, the other thing that I love about this is that we get to help each other. Number one, we get to help change the quality of the lives out there. And man, I still have goosebumps from last night. We did an event, Michelle and I did an event in my local town. And we had people that came and joined us that we didn't even know. They just saw the event on Facebook. And amazing story. I'm not even going to try to say what the young gal had as far as disease wise, but she was able to cure that with keto. And lo and behold, you guys, God works in so many different ways. Lo and behold, if I haven't been talking to a young lady that her husband has been very, very sick, and I'm like talking to her and she's telling me more and more about it. And then I asked Michelle, I'm texting Michelle, like, what was the name of this that she had? And she's texting me back. And you guys, it was the same thing, like the same thing. And so I have goosebumps about helping her husband. She's local here in my town. And I just, we have this business in our hands for a reason, and it's not just to make money, it's to help other people. And when you have that weighing on your heart, that you don't be shy about sharing this. I will tell you that the best thing that you will do is to continue to share what we got our hands on. So, number one, our main focus is to help you reach your dreams and your goals. But we can't help you if you haven't shared them with us. So please get back with the person that sponsored you. Let them know. You can text them right now while we're talking and just let them know, what is a goal of yours? Do you want to make an extra $100? Do you need $300 to $500? Maybe it's your health. What is it? And just share that. So I see more and more people jumping on. I'm so excited to have you on. Hi, Reedy. How are you? Welcome. I'm going to unmute this beautiful young lady because, Rini, since I met you last night, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you guys because you literally changed my life with your testimonial of just the attitude of, I've got to continue to share this everywhere I go. And I've had that, but now I even have it more because of what keto has done to your life. So would you mind sharing it all with us, a little bit about your testimonial? If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm just like, your testimonial was the most amazing thing ever that I've heard.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You want me to share that now?
I would love for you, if you don't mind.
No, sure. The thing is that I have a very bad disease. It's called ankylosing spondylitis arthritis. I know the name is pretty big, and the first time I heard it, it took some bit time to remember what actually the name of my disease is. So this is a disease that is like drying up the lubricants of every joints of the body. So even these jaw over here, the lubricants in the jaw joints, since from here to the toe, everywhere, in the backbone, everywhere, all the lubricants are drying up. So there is no remedy of this disease. There is a very popular injection. Maybe you heard about it. It's Humira. In USA, a lot of people are taking Humira injection, and this is a biological injection. If it is taken, then the pain is not like that. It's the pain decreases actually, but not leaves. So in that case, there is actually no treatment according to the doctors, what doctors said. And I was like 40 days in hospital, and um, just took those injections. After taking 12 injections, I was on anti-inflammatory medicines. And if one day I don't take medicine, it was like for pain, it was very hard for me to rise up in the morning from bed. It was very hard for me to go alone to the toilet and all these problems. But last November, I heard about intermittent fasting arthritis group, and they were saying like if you do intermittent fasting for 16 to 20 hours every day, then the pain actually leaves the body. So I was curious because I have to find out something for myself to get rid of this life. And I did intermittent fasting, and I was studying in Google, and I found that it's like a pair, intermittent fasting and keto diet. It comes like a paired solution. You do in keto and you do intermittent fasting together and get the proper result. So I stopped the medicine, and I did 16 plus hours intermittent fasting just for 3 days and didn't take medicine at that time. And it was very big surprise for me that I was not feeling any pain. So now I'm just okay, I don't feel pain, but it's like I maintain it very strictly. I do strict keto, and that's how that started in November, since this last November only, and it's like 2 months, 3 weeks, and in the by this time I lost like 32 pounds. So weight loss, and also that the problem that causes due to arthritis and diabetics and inflammatory problems, high cholesterol, all these things are, and I always see that my pressure is in ideal range. Both the systole, diastole, everything is in ideal range. And if someone does keto for like 2 to 3 months, all their dental problem also leaves, and it's good for even dental and problem and skin problem. That I feel
I
that
love
I
it.
living that before.
Oh, Rainey, I have had goosebumps. I don't know if you heard me saying earlier, but I just signed a new distributor that actually her husband has that same disease. So I just thank you for sharing that, and God bless you for being there. I truly thank you. We're excited to have you guys on our team. So we have a team that these ladies are from India. And they actually have huge connections in the U.S. and also in Canada. So they're living here in Mount Pleasant, right in my local town, which is super exciting. And just exciting, you guys, of what's happening. And that's why, number one, the reason you have this on your hands, yes, we all can make some extra money. But the first and foremost is we get to change the quality of people's lives. So don't you hesitate, and don't sit back and, not do anything with your business, not share, because this is what's happening. So it just blew me away. It was totally a God thing when all of a sudden today I'm seeing that same thing. So kind of reel myself back, but I had to have her share since I had seen her jump on, because that's all I've been thinking about all day. And so I want to ask you guys, number one, this is a training for newbies. And I just want to ask you, what is it that you want? I want you guys to think about that for a minute. And I just want you to write it down. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it credit card debt? Is it a car payment? Is it just to help other people? I know Rainey, she says, oh my gosh, I have so many people that need this. And, so what is it that you want? What would an extra $300 to $500 do for you? Write it down. Think about it. Just take a minute and really think about, what's that car payment going to look like? How's that going to feel that you can pay that off? How's it going to feel? Maybe you're in this business to make not $500, but $10,000 a month. What is that going to do for you? And those are the things that are possible with this business. So you guys, number one, talking about your goals, sharing your goals with your upline is probably the most important thing, because we can't help you get to where you want to go without knowing, right? The next thing is, the most important thing in your business too is staying connected. Staying connected with the people that your upline, your business partners, staying connected on Facebook. You should have follow first, Mark Pentecost, Pam Souter, Cami Pentecost. On Facebook, look these people up. If you're not sure, get with your upline. They will guide you, but see first, so you see all of their posts every single day. You will be so connected to the corporate team, and that is our corporate team. So you guys, the other thing that I want to tell you is, the most successful people with this business is the people that just get super excited about what you have your hands on. So I want to tell you just a little bit. Number one, we are one of the fastest growing companies out there. We are all about health and wellness, anti-aging, and weight loss. We now have one of the best products out on the market for weight loss, which we're super excited about. It's blowing off the shelves. And who doesn't need what we have, right? Don't you all sit back, even ones that have been in the business for me for 6 months, a year, 2 years, after hearing Rainey's testimonial, doesn't it make you just want you to get out and share more with more people? Like, what if we run into those, people with that, and we know that we can help them? So make sure you're following those people online. The next thing is that, how do we get started? Get excited. Get excited and share it everywhere you go. Everywhere. Open up your business. And I always say, if our mouths aren't open, number one, our business isn't open. If we're not opened up on Facebook or social media and letting people know what you're doing, your business isn't open. Just announce it. Ask people to host a post. So what is a host a post? It's actually just taking a post and asking 10 people if they want to host it for you, and they tag you in it. And then you watch your notifications and you answer the questions. I'm signing up. I literally just did 5 host a post and I got close to 6 loyal customers. And the last week and a half, I had 8 customers come in and 2 distributors. I haven't seen this much action in a long time, and it's very, very exciting. So when a company has momentum like this, and we've had, 18 years, you guys, we've went through highs and lows. Every company does, every business does. But our company is on the upswing big time. And with being one of the fastest growing companies, with knowing that we have a guaranteed bonus, right now with you joining for $49, you can also bring in as many people as you want for $49 up until the end of this month. Okay. And with the guaranteed bonus right now is $1,000 getting to Ruby status. If you're not quite sure what that is, it's about 5 distributors underneath you. And you can always follow up with your upline, and they can send you a graph to show you exactly what it is. And by doing that in your first 2 months, getting there, which is very doable. We've had people do it in a week. So getting to Ruby in your first 2 full months, you're looking at a guaranteed $1,000 bonus. You'll still be averaging anywhere from $300 to $500. And whatever, let's say you're making $500, the company's going to make up the difference and give you the extra $500. So you will be making $1,000. $3,000 bonus is your emerald. Getting there, it's another rank. And what I love, you guys, is we have 8 different ranks in our company. 8. And I always tell people, what if you made it to a rank each year? Every year you made it to a rank. The last rank on our chart is $30,000 a month. Okay? And we know that we have people that have climbed the ladder 2 and 3 ranks in the first 6 months. So anybody can do that. The next thing is keep everything simple. Keep it super simple. Don't think you have to recreate the wheel, because we've already done that. In the Fearless page, which is our team page, if you go into, I believe it's the photos or albums, you're going to see a lot of scripts, a lot of different things that you don't have to recreate. If you're not sure what to post, you can go in there and find information in there. You can also find host to post, some different ideas if you're just not quite sure. Okay? So the first thing is if you are within your first 30 days, I want you guys to focus on your $100 shopping spree. Just by getting 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, that's going to get you $100 in shopping spree. Now, what's really cool with that is you can turn around and you can actually get some catalogs. You could get a t-shirt. You can buy products. You can use that money towards anything. But I always tell people, go get some of your business supplies that you need to get your business off to a start. So the next thing is that when you're we have a steps to success, and I'm going to highly recommend you to go in and go to documents in your back office once you've logged in. And I want you to go to documents. And documents is basically an area that you're going to find your loyal customer forms, your distributor forms, your steps to success form. Gosh, I'm trying to think of the one I was just talking to about with Robin. It's that list that kind of helps you with your 25 list. So I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, I'll think of it, or Robin will help me out. But anyway, so go in there and print that steps to success, because your steps to success is your key to success. By following that, 4 customers in your first 30 days, I always tell people, go do it in your first 7 to 10 days, you know, because it's very, very doable. I knew Robin would come through for me. Memory jogger. You can print that, because that's going to help you make a list. That's going to help you think of the people in your mind, whether it's your family tree, whether it's coworkers, whether it's people you went to school with. And that is something I'm going to suggest right away, is to make a list of at least 25 people. Okay? And then get with your upline and let them know that you've got that list done, and they're going to help you dissect it. And when I'm talking about dissecting, you guys, it's super simple. Let's think of 5 people to host a gathering, or 5 people online to go ahead and host a post for you. You will be surprised at how fast some customers and some distributors come in. So I'm just kind of going down my list here. And I always tell people, number 1, think of our best ways to achieve this is to start your list and dissect your list. So we're going to look for 5 people to join your business, 5 people to try your products, 5 people to host a party. Keep in mind, you do not have to have it in-house. You know, you can be doing it online. We've done parties online through Zoom in the UK. We just got to remember that we have to do business in the countries that we're opened in. Okay? So that is huge. Now, something Michelle Lang is on, I'm telling you what, I think this is the whole change of our whole face of our business. Anybody that's been with this business, we have different ways, 3 different ways of running this business. Number 1, you can get out and do parties. You can do one-on-one appointments. You can do all social media. Those are all the different ways that you can run the business. What if you were to just dabble in a little bit of everything, right? I've been with this company for 10 and a half years, and I have said all the time that I don't do social media. I don't do social media. Well, guess what? Shelly Hyde is a social media girl now. I have gotten 7 customers all from social media in the last week. I have gotten 2 distributors from social media. I think it's just rubbing off from Michelle Lang. I know, Jana. I'm so excited about it. So it's one of those things. I'm in Michigan. I don't want to get out in the cold and go blitz, you know? So, but I'm telling you guys, I come from a party plan. That's what my background was. And I want to tell you that I remember in It Works that I was constantly looking for that next party, Who's going to host a party? Well, Michelle is introduced to doing the live events, and maybe all of us has been doing them, but not really thinking about how you can maximize on this. So how many of you would go work 5 days a week? Okay, you think about that. Would you work 5 days a week at this business? Well, guess what? You can go drive 30 minutes, set up an event, post it on your Facebook, set up the event through your Facebook, and go do a keto introduction. We're doing 101 ketos. And it is amazing. We're doing some sampling. We're keeping it super simple. We're giving them a couple brochures. But we can do these everywhere. So if you don't have a party tomorrow night, you could set up an event and go there and have an event. You could literally be busy 7 days a week if you wanted to be. But again, keep it simple. Or you can just network on social media. It's really up to you. But Michelle, I would love for you to just kind of touch on, I'm going to unmute you real quick. But I mean, we've had some huge success with this. And I just think you're really, really onto something big, and I'm super excited about it. And if everybody in our team is branching out and doing 1 to 2 to 3 of these events, I mean, what could happen to our team? It would explode.
I can tell you guys, if you're not utilizing keto in your business right now, you're truly missing out. just a year ago, keto was the #1 Googled word on Google for Siri, whatever. And, just still, I mean, there's so many people in the world that still haven't even heard about keto. So it's taking by storm. Like there was 2 girls that drove an hour to our party last night. And I just advertised it on Facebook. It was a public event. I did boost it. I paid $10 to boost it for 1 day, so it reached a bigger audience. I didn't choose the audience to go an hour away, though. It just popped up in their newsfeed. I have 2 events going on Sunday at my house, 2 separate launch events for 2 new distributors. I have not boosted those events, but because it's a public event, people are seeing it in my newsfeed. They're just showing up. And the #1 thing is people want to learn. People want to be a part of a group. People are desperate to be healthy, and they're all wanting to do it through keto. So if you're not getting like together, I know a lot of people aren't as open as me to open my house to, the public, but that's just me. Do it at an IHOP in your area. Do it at a little coffee shop, just wherever you can. And you don't have to pay to boost it. Like I said, just a public event is going to get interest drawn up and to get it there. And I have some bullet points that I'm working on. And it's my presentation. You guys, I'll give you the bullet points, but you need to come up with your own presentation on top of that. I'm working on a YouTube to do my presentation just so the bullet points make sense, because like I said, it's my presentation, but it's simple. The #1 thing that people mess up with keto is they make it too complicated. It's so simple. And a confused mind is always going to say no. So you want to keep it simple. You want to, if people have questions, you don't want to go into nitrates and the macronutrients and all of that stuff. You just want to keep it very, very simple. So posting on Facebook about keto just to get information to people, just to get your news feed, popping up with people. Like I said, it's hot. People want it. People want to be healthy. They're looking for simple groups too. 2 of the girls last night said they were parts of all kinds of keto groups, but there's thousands of people in there and they can't get what they want from it. So I started a group with just 30 people in it. And every 30 days, I'm going to start another group with just 20 to 30 people in it. So I can really hone in and, be intimate relationships with them about their keto lifestyle and help them without being distracted by hundreds of other things going on.
I love it. It is so exciting. And thank you for that, Michelle, because you guys, you need to, especially right now, we've got conference right around the corner. If you're brand new and you are on this Zoom and you consider of coming to conference, I'm telling you, you need to be there. It will blow your mind. You will see what this company is truly all about. And our conference is coming up next weekend. And you can get with your sponsor to learn more. I know, I can't hardly wait. I'm so excited. We look forward to this every year. And our company always comes out with huge promotions. They come out sometimes with new products. You just never know, but they never cease to amaze us. And I will tell you, I have been doing this business, and this is the honest to God's truth, and I'm sure almost every one of these people, probably every one of them, could say the same thing, and you guys can comment below if you want, but you won't find a better company. You truly won't. They really do care about their people. They love on us. They give. And they want everybody to be successful, and they do everything that they possibly can do other than building your business for you. So, all right, you guys, I want to tell you, keep it simple. If you don't have the belief in yourself yet, let us believe in you. Let us build your confidence for you. And the best way to build your confidence is to go out and get your first win. Go sign a customer. Go sign 3 more customers. The faster you sign the customers, the faster you're going to get $100 worth of product. Okay? And then you're also going to be earning money on those customers, right? Ask for referrals. You know, those crazy Kirby companies that come out and shampoo your carpets, they don't leave your house until they get 10 referrals. Ask for referrals, ask for people. I just did that tonight and I got 2 more people to call. They're like, oh yeah, I would help her out, you know? And so anyway, so don't be afraid to ask. That's the biggest thing I think, and Michelle can tell you more, other girls on here can tell you more, but online, all I'm doing is asking. I am totally ignorant to it. I don't know really truly what I'm doing on it. I'm being honest. I'm just asking. And I've probably sent out 50 messages today. Well, it all paid off because I finalized on a couple distributors. So it's just one of them things that getting focused and being consistent, the more you do, the more you're going to get paid, the more lives you're going to change. If you're struggling and you're just not quite sure how to get going or whatever, get a hold of us. Don't sit back and just watch, because then you don't ever want to let go of what you got your hands on. Any questions? Or if any of my leaders out there want to speak up and have something else to add?
I always have something to add.
Awesome.
So I just want to share a little bit of my story for the newbies on here too. I was very successful in the beginning, and still, you know, working towards my goals and whatnot. But where my success came in was simply being consistent. I'm a creature of habit. I like to duplicate things. I like to do the same thing over and over and over and over again until I get the result that I want. And I'll do it, you know, I'm not the insanity definition, but just repetition and consistency in this business is key. So I just want to share with you a rule that I have that I started from the beginning of my business, and I still do it to this day every morning. And sometimes I do it again before I go to bed. So get your pen and paper out. It's called my 5-5-5 rule. It takes 5 minutes. Okay. You're going to message 5 new people. You're going to follow up with 5 people. And then you're going to add 5 new friends to your Facebook list every single day. This is network marketing, you guys. We need to build our network. If you're not building your network, you're going to run out of people and you're not going to go anywhere. So it's important to build your network. When I first started, I had 364 friends. I'm up to almost 4,000 now. And just keeping people cycled in your friends list is what's going to keep your news feed going into other people's list. And I'm going to tell you also, you are going to be told no. Don't let that discourage you. Let's handle it like if I was to offer you a piece of bubble gum and you said no, would I be offended by that?
Right.
Absolutely not. You're just offering somebody a new lifestyle, a new product, something that's going to help change their life. If they don't know about it yet, they're not educated about it yet, they're always going to say no, and don't take offense to that. Just keep moving forward to the next one.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome tip. Anybody else? I know I got some more leaders out there. You guys are all leaders. I know you are. If you've got one distributor under you. Anybody else have a tip or trick?
Hey, Shelly.
Yes.
Thanks for messaging me, right, by the way.
Absolutely. Who's speaking? I can't see who's talking.
Here, I'll turn on my video for a
Oh,
sec.
there we are. There we go. Hi, honey.
So, as you know, I'm not on social media right now, but I have been utilizing the Connect app. And I took Robin's advice and I downloaded or uploaded like my contacts on there. And I've been messaging people on there, and I got 1 customer from it and probably like 5 to 10 potentials that I have to follow up with. So I just say that to say I'm not using the excuses of not being on social media to not work my business. I'm definitely thankful for that Connect app because it has like the scripts and things you can use. So I'm definitely using that to my advantage.
And did you, Ashley, thank you for sharing. Would you like to share a little bit of your story?
So I have been with the business now 3 years. I did promote to executive, and was structured at one point for Ruby, almost Emerald. But sometimes you feel people and they're just not interested. But I didn't let that stop me. I still see the potential in this business. I love the products. I still use the products, still promote them and share them. And I am just excited to still be here, and I can't wait for conference.
I'm excited for you, honey. And what would be your, so with the Connect app, you guys, what the Connect app is, it's under your It Works Office app. So download It Works Office to your phone. And the Connect app is going to be in there. Ashley, did you upload all the people from Facebook, your friends?
I haven't done Facebook. I just did the contacts on my phone.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, that was easier for me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you can actually send messages right from the Connect app. Mm-hmm. And anybody that knows and has been on conference calls, they're telling you to utilize that app. Utilize it because it's something that they're going to be probably announcing this coming weekend or next weekend. So anyway, so you guys, couple things. I want to keep things simple. I'm not going to go into tons of depth. You do have you do have a training in your eSuite that you can go through and learn more. One thing I love that Michelle said, she always took about one product, I think, 1 to 2 products a day, and just started researching 1 to 2 products a day and learning the products. Do you need to know everything up inside out of each product? No. Utilize us, people that have got the experience, people that have the testimonials, so utilize us. Everybody tells you that, I've got to wait until I see if I see results. You don't. The company's been around for 18 years. They don't stay in business and be called It Works if the products don't work. And when you're using plant-based products, they're changing the quality of people's lives. So we are super excited.
Shelley?
Yes, honey?
Bethany has a tip to share.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. Hi, Beth. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What's your tip, sister?
Well, Michelle totally put me on the spot. I'm not gonna lie. If I had a tip for somebody, I would say to make sure you do some self-development and put that into your plan, because it's really easy to get into your own head, and just that structure to grow for yourself.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you brought that up, Bethany. Awesome job. And I will tell you, that is so powerful because stinking thinking will get you nowhere. And I am telling you what, I started doing 2 days ago. Today's my second day. I am in for 30 days of working out for 30 minutes. And while I'm working out, I'm listening to self-development for 30 minutes. And I've been working out actually for about 45 minutes because I'm so into it. And I am loving it because of the self-development. Number one, it's making me do that, where sometimes that would be the last thing on my list. It gets my mindset first thing in the morning, and I'm ready to go. And I truly feel that just in the last few days, it's just crazy how things just look so much brighter. So I get on and I just Google on YouTube for motivation speakers or 30-day workout. And I don't care, you guys, if you want to join me, do something different for 30 days. You don't have to do workout. Maybe it's you decide that you're going to walk for 30 days, or you're not even going to do anything of exercise, but you're going to listen to some self-development for 30 days. Do something that you're not doing right now and set it up for 30 days. And you can do it. Do it along with me. Share what you're doing on my page, because I'm going to continue to share some motivational videos that I'm listening to that I'm loving, and you guys can benefit from that just by listening and learning. So But I'm going to tell you that each and every one of you have your hands on a gold mine. And it's up to you to take advantage of it. It really, truly is. And I am so glad. I looked at my business back, 6 months. When I was 6 months in, I thought about quitting because I had stinking thinking. I wasn't thinking I could do this. And I will tell you, I am so blessed that I stuck on, because in my first 2 months, I was making an extra $500. In my first year, I was making an extra $2,000. In my second year, I was making $15,000 extra a month. And in my third year, I was making $30,000 extra a month. So I want you guys to think about that. I want you to think about, number one, you can do this. I'm nobody special. I wasn't utilizing social media to get there. And I was just out sharing it with everybody and anybody, because I'm not afraid to give somebody a card, and you can order these cards or you can get them printed. Actually, they're all printable now. You can send them in and get printed, which is pretty awesome because you can have them in your hands immediately. So, or you get some business cards and get those out. So I'm just super excited for you guys. I'm super excited to have you all on our team. We are an amazing team. We, as a team, as a whole, we are in the top 100 of the whole company. A company that's been around. Whoop, whoop to all of you. You know what? I cannot be recognized without my team as the top 100, because it's all because of you guys. And I am super excited because I really, truly feel like we are solidifying on a very strong team. And I have no doubt that we can have several people in the top 100. So that's my goal to see coming, and I hope that can be one of your goals too. So any questions? I want to open it up for questions real quick, and if anybody has any questions or anything to share. That's right, Robin. High top 10.
Hey, Shelley.
Yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'll say one thing, like a
Awesome.
tip, and just, to kind of tie together some of the things that everyone else has said. And, you remember Cammie's always saying, let me see if I say this right. It's like failure to plan is planning to fail. So even if, and I guess especially if you're not sure what to do, just sit down before the end of the night and make a little list of what you're going to do the next day. And put that, I'm going to do a little bit of self-development, or put, like Michelle's saying, how many people are you going to follow up with, or how many people are you going to friend, or like Shelley said, am I going to work out? And whatever those things are, whether it's like 3 things or 6 things, but try to make it 6 things for the next day that you're going to do, and then try to do those. And statistically, if you write those things down, you're more likely to do them than if you just hold that in your head and hope that you do something. So
Awesome.
Yeah, that's my tip.
I love your tip. Thank you.
Thanks.
Awesome. All right. Well, I just want you guys to know I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being on. And at any time, we are only a phone call away, literally. So we're here for you. And we want you to be successful, and we will help you with that. So I love you guys. Good night.
Good night.